Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizen, this is the Tru Inferno. And I'm back with another Modern Warfare 3 commentary video. First and foremost, let me talk about this gameplay here. My squad got not one, but two MOABs. And throughout all of this, from start to finish, the whole team that started this game left. Even some new people who came in here, they left too. But one guy on the opposite is stick through it from thick and thin, and that guy is simply OJ7. That's his name. So I give mad props to him. I gave it to him in the lobby after the game. I'm gonna give it to him again if he ever watches this. Simply OJ07, you are indeed a gamer above all gamers for sticking through this. Now let me talk to you about something that happened this past Friday, because there was an incident that got under my skin a little bit. So before I explain what that is, let me do a little flashback and set the stage. Well, earlier this year, I was on a forum called Youse. So for those of you who don't know what Youse is, it's a YouTube establishment where you can go in and be part, somebody you can go in and be partnered with, one of those companies. So, guys like Claymore, J-Mud, Texas, and Nappy, they are under Youse. So I'm on this forum and I'm in their networking thread looking for commentators to use my beat, two of my beats actually, for my upcoming, at the time, Destination Destiny album. So I post on there, hey, I'm a beat maker looking for a commentator to use my beats off of this album, which comes out April 30th. You gotta have 250 subs and 5,000 views. If you're down, if you're interested, you want to see what this sound like, give me a PM or comment down, stuff like that. I had over 10 posts of people saying, yeah, I'm down, or I don't have the amount of views or subs. I still work for them anyway. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. I'll still help you. I'll still let you listen to them, and you can still use them or whatever. So and things went smoothly. I got a couple of guys who did just that. They listened to them. They like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna use them. And if they didn't, then like they don't suit their needs, I'm like, okay, thank you, having a good day then. And those that did use my beats, I gave, as you saw in one of my older videos, I gave them a shout out, and I gave them, well, this is the part you didn't know, I gave them the Destination Destiny album free in advance. Because remember, I am charging $2 for the album. So I gave it to them free in advance, and I gave them a shout out for my channel. They used my video, used my music. They gave me a shout in their video, and things worked out. Now the second time I did this was for the Samurai Path beat, and the staff on there took it upon as advertising. And at first I was like, no, this ain't advertising. That's what's the intent and blah blah blah. But now, as I look back on it, it kind of was a little bit. So the third time around, which brings me to this past Friday, I'm like, okay, I'm not getting flagged for this one. So I made the post. Yeah, I got 13 beats for commentators to use. If you want to use it, you gotta have 250 subs, 5,000 views, and there's one more requirement that I can't discuss in this thread, but I can't discuss with you. Well, I didn't say it like that, but I can discuss with you through PM. So, and that, obviously that part was the whole, oh, I just need a shout out, it's off my beat album, blah, 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 and I'll tell you what I would do for you, Now, in the original post, I guess I should have been more clear. Instead of saying there's one more requirement that I would discuss with you through PM, I could have said, all I request is a shout out, and how I want the shout out to be done, I will inform you through a PM. And if you do this for me, I will, shout you out in my videos on my channel, and I will give you, and I will do one more thing for you, which again will be discussed in the PM, just to give you my upcoming beat album for free, the Kyoto Hour. So, like I said, I could have been more clear on that now that I think about it, but because if I was, what followed would probably been avoided. So here's what happened. I left the original post as is, not thinking to be more clear about that final requirement thing in the PM part. This one, it posted that I'm looking for exposure, gagging by the secrecy of my last condition. So, and that alone, that didn't get under my skin. So basically he's saying, I'm looking for exposure because of the fact that I got some type of secrecy with my last requirement. And I'm like, first and foremost, you PMing me, so it's not like I'm making you sign a contract, but then I tell you what the last requirement is. You PM me, I tell you what the last requirement is. If you're down, great. If you don't, whatever, have a good day. Then I let you use my beats, and if you're still down, great, and if it's not, whatever, have a good day. So it's not like, oh, I'm trapping you, I'm gonna get your password, or I'm gonna steal your, no, you know, so they took that way out of proportion. So, but again, you know, that's not the part that tripped me out. The part that tripped me out was his second line, where he said, anyone can simply go to name of website, which I would not put on here, or any other website and get royalty-free, professionally made tracks. And to me, I find that a bit disrespectful. That's like me going into your business and saying, hey, you should check out their rival's business. They got this, and this. That's disrespectful, you know. So, yeah, you know, I find that a little bit disrespectful. So, you know, I told him off a little bit and basically said that last line was unnecessary and ludicrous, basically. So then, he started hating on my demands about, you know, the 250 subs and the 5,000 views and the last requirements, which I will discuss with you for PM. And he keep pressing the fact that no, it's not commentator looking for exposure, it's you that looking for exposure. I'm like, first of all, let's say that was true, you know. It's half true, it's not like, oh, it's not, because like I said in the first video, I have cats out who use my music, I like give them exposure on my channel, and I gave them the beat on for free, where most I gave them exposure on my channel. So, and I said, let's say that it is true. My question to you is, so what? Why the hell do you even care? You know? And I also said that every YouTube commentator who is not big time are always looking for exposure. You know, every beat maker producer in the world would never turn out exposure where they give their beats out for people to use as they see fit for free. So, and then in the middle of this one guy actually said, I second that, I agree with the other guy. But after I made my long post about, you know, how he found my demands to be ridiculous and all that stuff, then this idiot, I'ma dub him Dick Rider, he posted an essay talking about whatever happened to people making music for the sole purpose of others enjoying it, why you have restrictions, and blah blah blah. Then on his second line he says that, and this is the part that got me under my skin right here. He said that I have no name or reputation to be restricted about. You're just another kid, you're just another kid on YouTube who just happens to make music, but this is the one that threw me over the edge. Yet, even though you have absolutely nothing, you display arrogance and scream, I am better than you. First and foremost, I do have a name and a reputation. Now, to be restricted about, no, that's not it. That's not what I'm doing here. So again, these two idiots just jump into the gun, jump into conclusions and crap like that. Now, second off, no, I'm not just another kid on YouTube. First of all, I'm nowhere near a kid, unfortunately. But again, this is the part that got me. I have absolutely nothing. No. So to that, I actually said, where's my line at? Here it is. I said, I have no problem showing off my arrogance just for that last part and say, and I quote, you know, quote within a quote, I have more than you will ever have. And I believe that's to be true, because, you know, I have a lot of stuff going on for me. Don't just say I have absolutely nothing. So, and then, you know, his third paragraph, he do have a point. There are millions who were killed and had the music heard by one person. You feel honored if someone wanted to use your music, regardless of size, activity, color, etc. That is true, but at the same time, that is hypocritical. And, you know, I said that on here, and I also said this. I have seen, and this happened a lot of retail, I have seen a customer get upset with a store and say that they're taking their business elsewhere. I don't know what, for whatever reason, but he'll say that he's taking his business elsewhere, and that store won't even care. Why they don't care? Because their mindset is, man, we got all these people over here. Why should I care about this one guy who at one point made me feel honored for shopping with us? So, you know, it's a bit hypocritical. If it wasn't, then the store would have been like, oh, well, we saw, you can have your way, blah, blah, blah. No, but that's not how it is. That's not how it works. So basically, the main issue with these two idiots is, I'm asking people to have at least 250 views and subs, rather than 5,000 views and there's a restriction that and there's one more thing I'm ready to talk to you about through my PM. More information I'm really talking to you about from my PM if you're down to using my beats for free. So here's the thing. Apparently these two idiots don't understand how the music world works. As a beat maker and music producer, the one flaw, the one issue that all beat makers and producers face is the lack of credit, the lack of exposure. Because they give their beats out to anybody to use and say, yeah, use this beat, but make sure you let them know where you got the beat from. The artist may or may not do it. They may take credit for the beat themselves. So, you know, that's why, you know, that's why some beat makers got restrictions. Some beat makers put watermarkings or voice prints or whatever. You know, like them trademark copyright on their beat. So you hear the beat, then you hear Cow King Productions in the background. You know, something like that. So cats won't try to jack their beats and say, oh, I made this. You know, some cats do this. Other cats sell their beats. You know, I remember one time I heard one of Chris Smooth's beats. I'm like, his beats sound sweet. And he actually told his viewers where he got his beats from. And I looked it up and they charged a lot. I think I saw $50 or something like that. So yeah, music producers, beat makers charge for their beats. And you know, in this case, I'm not, as far as YouTube commentators using them for networking purposes, because it's helping me out and I'm helping them out. That's different. So again, they don't understand how the music side works. Again, but at the same time, I guess I should have been clear in explaining that part. As far as, you know, making music for the sake of those enjoying it, well, there's a thing called lack of exposure for something they did not do. And as far as the requirements about 250 subs and 5,000K, let's get something straight here. Anybody can get 250 subs and 5,000 views if they try hard enough. Like, I've seen people with way more than that. And I'm not talking big shot YouTube commentators. I've just seen regular cats, like I'll go on Youse and I'll check out other cats' channel and they crush those numbers easily. But yeah, I had never heard of them before. So 250 subs and 5,000 views is not that hard. If I was more dedicated to my channel, I could do it. You know, I just make on YouTube. I do YouTube just for the heck of it, just for the fun of it. And you know, when I put out a video, I will advertise, hey, check out my video that one time, on that one day, and that's it. I don't basically flam it all over the place. You know, if y'all want to check it out, great. Thank you for that. If you don't, no big deal. You know, whatever. So and like I said, I've done this before and nobody complained about it. So, you know, there's a few cats that say, oh man, and I still work with them anyway. So, you know, they up here complain about that requirement. I'm like, no, that's stupid. And plus, that's also hypocritical because I've seen other cats on the same Youse forum who try to start up a partnership, who try to start up a group, who try to start a collab, dual comms, you name it, any type of networking. Have restrictions, and their restrictions are worse than mine. They are higher than mine. So don't come to me with that nonsense, because there's worse. There's many worse things here. And as far as that last requirement that will be discussed through the PMs, again, you know, when I done this a second time, or try to do it a second time, the staff took it as advertising and they flagged me, and I do not want to get flagged again. So I was going to discuss everything as far as my album, and you know, I'm trying to get I try and get cats to listen to my music when it comes out, and I'll help you out by doing this, and this, without getting flagged. So that's where it'll be explained for the PM. But again, I could have been more clear without risking myself getting flagged in my original post, to the point of none of this flame war wouldn't even happen. But you know, it is what it is. And as you can see, the game is over, and we dominated. I dominated big time right here, as you clearly see. This is the new Jay Gatsby saying, peace out, y'all.
They hiding them shadows, they pulling them strings like they Illuminati. What up? They about this life, invade your village, take your Kazekage. Oh no. But it ain't no thing, the rescue team is Team Kakashi. Itachi. No eye contact, that Shira got warped, your mind and your body. Kasame sword will take your ass down in just one slice. Ouch. But the scariest thing is not that sword, it's the BDSI.